All right, it's Trackman versus Toptracer, two of the most sophisticated driving range systems to date. Toptracer has over 1,000 driving ranges worldwide and over 200 ranges in the UK. Whereas Trackman, which actually only have half as many ranges as the Toptracer ranges in the UK. So the chances are you're probably going to find a Toptracer range closer to you in your area. All right, let's talk about the accuracy of data. Now in the Toptracer driving ranges, they have 2 cameras to service 10 bays, and it tracks the actual distance and flight of the golf ball, giving you incredibly accurate data, including stuff like descent angles. Now a Trackman range is a slightly different system. As you can see over my left shoulder, there is one Trackman radar out there, and then further to the right there is another one, and there's one that sits central in the middle of the driving range, almost like a triple threat offense, shall we say. So what that does is it tracks your shot for the first 100 yards or so, and then after that it is an algorithm calculating your overall distance and obviously giving you all that data as well. Now Toptracer has some incredible game modes. They have 11 in total. For example, you have your warm-up, Angry Birds, your practice, virtual golf, longest drive closest to the pin, approach challenge, Toptracer 30, Toptracer 12, a driving challenge, points game, and Go Fish. There's something really in there for everyone, regardless on your level. For kids, you have Go Fish, but you also have a new game which is Angry Birds as well. But if you are a little bit more serious in your golf and you really want to work in your game and have stuff which is a little bit more realistic to the shots that you'll face on the course, you have Toptracer 30, putting you through 30 different distances from different parts of the golf course, from tee, fairway, and approach as well, which is a really cool feature. Now the great thing about Toptracer driving ranges is the virtual golf game mode. You have 22 golf courses to choose from. Not only that, there's some absolute crackers in there. You have the old course at St Andrews, you've got Pebble Beach, you've got Pinehurst, Torrey Pines, and recently added Royal Troon in there as well, where the Open was held earlier this year. But what's great about it is you and a mate can play a round of golf, 18 holes in less than 60 minutes, which is amazing. So just think, you can come to the driving range, play St Andrews, and like a lot of us, we're not fortunate enough to obviously go there and play it ourselves, but you can play it right here. So Trackman has different activity modes. We've got 4 here. We have practice, games, courses, and tournaments. In practice, you have 3 options. Obviously the range, on the course, and if you want to get your gap in down to tee, you can use that one as well. Now in games, there are 7 options to choose from, with Scrapyard, Magic Pond on the edge, kind of obviously aimed at the kids and the younger kind of generation. But then you also have Bullseye, Capture the Flag, closest to the pin, and Hit It, especially if you just want to smash your driver as far as you can. Now on top of that, you have courses, and you have 11 total to choose from, including courses like Royal Troon, Royal Melbourne, and Marco Simone Golf and Country Club as well. All right, let's talk visuals. Toptracer driving ranges have 3D cameras, which make their visuals really, really cool to watch. Now, what I mean by that is when you hit a shot and you're watching the shot tracer go up in the distance, it will kind of swing around the shot, following it to the very, very end. Now, not only that, even here at the main menu, it's kind of bright, it's vibrant, it's going to keep golfers of all ages and levels pretty engaged with the amount of game options which are available. Now in terms of visuals, as you can see, they are fairly simplistic, I would say. The visuals aren't as vibrant and as family friendly, I would say, as obviously what you have in the Toptracer ranges, but they're going to do the job. So as you can see, it just takes a little bit of time to process. I pushed that, that's probably going to be in the rubbish on the right, but you see how it's a static image, you have it kind of falling in, and then it tells you obviously all your kind of data points, but again, showing you where your ball's kind of ended up, and then the little white flag showing you where you're kind of trying to hit towards next. Now what's great about the Toptracer driving ranges is the ability to track your stats. Now it's dead easy to obviously log in using the app right here. So all I'm going to do is use the QR code. It's going to scan me, success, and my name's going to pop up right there. So all I need to do is hit done, and then as soon as I go into this, I can basically go through, if I wanted to go warm up, practice, long drive, which is something I use quite a lot, I can go into my app and basically then look back at all my stats from that session, which I can then obviously share with my coach. So for me, you can see here, there's some fairly sizable drives, but that's something that I kind of look at just to kind of see where I'm at. But you do have obviously other options, like you've got your Toptracer 30, close to the pin, approach challenge, capture the flag, driving challenge, go fish, points game, precision series, Toptracer 12, and virtual golf as well. So you can log all the rounds of golf that you play with your mates. Now, not only that, the app is really good for when you go to play, you can also challenge your friends as well. So this allows you to create events, different game modes, you start and end date, and no matter where your mates are, if they have a Toptracer account, you can play against them, which is really cool as well. On Trackman, the app's pretty good, to be fair, I have to say. All you need to do, especially when logging in to a Trackman range, is just hit sign in, add player, and then you just hit the QR code on your phone for a quick login, and it will take your already existing profile, put me in there, and then I hit select activity. Once I'm in there, it will log everything that I have on my phone. So I've got practice, find my distant, tournaments, bullseye, hit it, capture the flag. Then you can look at tournaments, leaderboards. There's a couple tournaments which are on the app that you can obviously play in as well, which is quite cool. If I'm playing around on one of the courses, I can kind of look at recently played, and it can tell me all the data, fairways hit, average drive, longest drive, greens in regulation, and it can also show me an overview of the hole that you've played, off the tee, and then approach shot into the green as well. So pretty cool feature to have. Okay, so Trackman range versus Toptracer driving range. Who wins? Toptracer driving range, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. One thing that really stood out for me was the accuracy of data. I like the fact that it is a camera-based system that tracks the ball the whole way, in comparison to obviously what they have at the Trackman range, which is the radar system, which just tracks the launch and speed and direction of the golf ball, which is then further processed by the algorithm. Now, on top of that, the game modes. Now, for me, the games at the Toptracer range really stood out. Obviously, you have Angry Birds, which is so much fun, and it's something which we saw introduced into obviously Topgolf. Now they brought it into the Toptracer ranges, and it's so much fun for basically the whole family, no matter your level of ability, your age. It is so much fun, and it's definitely a standout. On top of that, the courses are very, very good as well. We have classics like Pebble Beach, St Andrews, Pinehurst, and Torrey Pines as well. What I also liked was Toptracer's skill-based pitching and chipping model. It basically allocates the number of putts based on the quality of shots that you hit. So if you hit one really tight, you might be, get rewarded and get a birdie, but if you hit it a little bit outside, you'll probably be rewarded with a par and 2 putts. Now, Trackman automatically takes into account the proximity to the hole and hazards, and will auto putt for you. So that's what I really liked with Toptracer's skill-based system. It's brilliant, obviously, playing some great courses, but it's very quick, so you can get those 18 holes in like within an hour, which is great. With Trackman Golf, the standout was it was noticeably slower. It takes a little bit longer to obviously calibrate obviously the distances and obviously give you that all-important data as well. So for me, that was just a big standout, why Toptracer was just a little bit better if you are wanting to play 18 holes within the hour. So the Toptracer driving range ticks all the boxes. It's fast pace of play, it's fun game modes, it's great visuals, but not only that, it's great for the whole family as well. No matter your age, your level, there's so much fun to be had. So what more do you want? I've been James from Bunkered. We'll see you next time.